Back in the Closet with the Two Crazy Cat Ladies. How are ya? How are you doing? How you doing?
I thought for sure the babies would come up here.
Oh, no, did you leave the kibble out?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, no, if the kibble was out. So we just did an episode of Think About It Thursday. Thank you guys for so many of you guys that did join us on Think About It Thursday. It's our new thing this year. We just really, and I'll tell you why. Let me just be really honest as to why we decided, hey, Robin and Anna, why we decided to do Think About It Thursday. And that's because when we go live with you guys, we love chatting with you. We love reading. Hey, Tori, see? Hey, Sissy. Oh, yay. We love reading like your comments, and we love talking, and we get in. We go off on tangents, and we, if you follow our lives, if you watch our lives, how we do it. But we felt like we weren't bringing enough value on our lives, so we thought, well, how about we dedicate one live per week to just give information, so that people that aren't on the live can go back and watch something and learn something, versus like our cat tip reviews and Q&A Wednesday. You have to really watch for an hour and listen to us talk to you about your situations, or listen to us talk about our own situations and all the other stuff and things in order to get any kind of valuable information, in my opinion. So we decided, let's do Think About It Thursday. And she named it, of course. She's really good with the names. Adrian is like great with names. So she decided, we decided that we would do it, and she was like, let's do a Think About It Thursday. And I was like, I love that. So that's why we're doing Think About It Thursday.
Hi,
so
Roxanne.
Thank you guys. Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana. We love you so
Jasper
much.
Man some boobs for me right now.
So where you are right now is in our closet with us. So we've switched from Sundays to Thursdays after Think About It Thursday to record our podcast every week. And today's episode is all about Cat Week extravaganza that we're very excited about. So
let's start the podcast.
Let's start the podcast. We have to actually record it so I can go to Apple and Spotify and all those places
Denise.
And stuff and things. Here we go.
All the stuff and things.
Welcome to episode number 101 of Back in the Closet with the Two Crazy Cat Ladies. I didn't say zero. I know it's been like zero.
I know, I put an extra zero in there.
For the first 99 episodes, I was like 0001 to 0099. And now I'm not putting a zero in front of it because I feel like it's just going to be a long time to 1,000. So instead, we're just going to go with 101, Cat Tip 101. And we're excited to be here today. We want to talk. Oh my gosh,
it's so exciting!
This week,
can I just say I've been a little hopped up on goofballs. Many of you probably are also hopped up on goofballs, and yes, hopped up on goofballs is a scientific term for being very excited. What we're very excited about is the fact that the one and the only Dr. Karen Becker, the most followed veterinarian in the world, arguably the most famous veterinarian in all the land, is dedicating an entire week to our kitties.
Yes.
Every day this week, she's been interviewing cat people, and she did a Q&A on Cats Only. It's called her Cat Week Extravaganza. She did it once before, back in 2018. She might have done it prior to that. Technically called Cat Extravaganza Week.
Oh, Cat Extravaganza Week. Either way, it's all about cats, and I think that this is what we really love. I think what I really love about it is that people are like, it's showing up for our cats. For those of you guys that are cat parents, you know that when you're going on social media or you're looking for help for your cats, you're going to see a lot of articles on Google. You're going to see a lot of posts on social media. And it's going to say pets. And then it's all going to be about dogs, because so many people talk about pets. They say the word pets, but they don't mean pets. They mean dogs, right? I mean, there's even a groomer here in town that a couple of years ago we looked up because there was somebody trying to find a groomer in Las Vegas. And so I was like, well, this one says it's pets. And then you call them and it's like, oh, so you service dogs. I mean, pets is in their name. So I'm sure. And you're like, do you groom cats as well? And they're like, oh, no, we don't
touch cats. So it's like, what do you guys do? Like dogs and parrots? I mean, what is
like, why wouldn't you just say dogs?
What pets do you... But what pets do you groom?
Right.
What's really exciting about this, though, especially since Dr. Karen Becker doing it, who is someone that we've learned from for the past 16 years.
And continue to.
And as many of you guys know, in our former work, we worked in pet nutrition, but it was predominantly about dogs. So we learned so much about dogs and dog nutrition from Dr. Becker.
Which is super valuable.
So amazing. the thing that makes
If
this
you have
extra
dogs.
exciting is that she now, here's the thing. I think that there's a lot of households that are multi-species households, right?
Yes.
So
They're bipedal.
Bipedal. So where they are doing really exciting things for enrichment for their dogs, puzzle feeders, healthy diets, you know, getting all the stuff and things to help enrich their lives. They also have a cat that's sitting on the couch somewhere that they've not necessarily been given. Oh, that is probably rattling.
Right.
They've not been giving that same attention to. So it's incredible when someone like Dr. Becker shines a spotlight on our cats, because I
Yes.
know that over more than 2 million followers, many of those followers have a
Cats.
bipedal household.
Yes.
Bipedal
Or just have
right?
or just have cats in general, you know.
Right.
Like I know a lot of people that follow her that don't even have dogs, you
Yeah.
know. So it's I mean, it's just so valuable. We're so excited. We learned something new yesterday that I want to share with you guys right now. I mean, I know we'll probably make a cat tip of it. Maybe we'll even do a think about it Thursday of it. But something that we learned from her cat week, from her interview yesterday with Pam
Johnson
Bennett.
A goddess.
Oh my gosh, we were stuck to the screen when we watched it
Enamored.
last night after our Q&A Wednesday lives. We went back and watched it, and we were like, holy
Right.
moly, she is just a wealth of information. And it's all I did realize that I feel like she's focusing mainly on behavior.
Yeah, well, and I think that she
She's-
really does.
She interviewed Rita and Linda today for behaviorist, and I know
Yeah.
the first one was behaviorist. I don't remember what she got on Tuesday, but yeah, it's like it's a lot about cat behavior, and I think that's so important and so underutilized, right? When it got like stuff that most cat people just don't, or most people that adopt a cat for the first time have no idea. They think that they're small dogs, right? I mean, we were the same, right? So I think that's awesome. But one of the things that we learned from Pam Johnson Bennett, she wrote a book called Think Like a Cat, and I want to get it. I feel like we have it somewhere. So
no, we don't
we
have it
should
yet.
look. No,
I did look, yeah.
Okay.
It sounds
did you look in
familiar.
my office?
Well, and I thought, well, how is it possible? No, I didn't look in your office.
Oh.
How is it possible that this woman has existed for so long,
and
doing
we didn't
amazing
know
things, and we didn't know about her?
But
Like,
that's why it's so
why it's
awesome
so
when
exciting.
we shine a light on cats and cat people. We get to know each other as a community, and we're really excited. We hope to be able to have her on an episode of
Goals.
Back in the Closet here one day. But one of the things she said last night was when you take your cat to the vet, and say you have a multi-cat household, right? And this happens all the time. We have to take one cat to the vet. When we bring them home, instead of just letting them out and letting them sniff each other and whatnot, you'll notice a lot of times when you take your cat to the vet and then you bring them home, the other cats will just start hissing at them, or they'll get in a fight, or it's just like the energy's not good.
Well, that whole experience is what contributes to that whole vet visit being a very stressful situation
Mm-hmm.
for cats and cat owners, because we know it's going to be an ordeal to get them in the carrier. We know it's going to be an ordeal when they get home. How are all the other cats going to react? So
yeah. So she started off by saying, before you take your cat to the vet, wipe them down with a towel and then put that towel to the side, right? So you're taking their friendly pheromones. You're taking all their friendly pheromones because they're not at the vet yet releasing all the cortisol. So we wipe them down with a towel, dry towel, clean towel, and put it to the side. Save it. And then we take our cats to the vet. When we bring them home, put them in a separate room instead of putting your cat, just letting them go, as we've always done. We've never done this. And I'm so excited about doing this from now on because it is stressful, even for us. So when you come home, put them in a different room by themselves, rub them down again. The same cat. We're not trying to scent swap here. We're trying to tell this cat, hey, your friendly pheromones are here. So we rub them back down with it. Then we let them chill out for a minute, groom themselves, and calm down, get that cortisol level down.
And by
before
grooming
we
themselves,
open the door and let them out.
Yeah, by grooming themselves as well, they're helping to reestablish their scent. Another reason why bathing our cats is not recommended unless it's medically necessary, because their scent and their grooming of themselves is what makes scent so important. I loved how much she spoke about the importance of scent, how important it is for cats. And I know that we've talked about that a lot too. You know, if a cat is peeing outside the box or doing something, whatever, Dr. Koski shared with us that a cat scent is so comforting, right, to them. So sometimes it is a sign that they are really stressed in some way, and that's why they're doing that. But and Pam Johnson Bennett also focused on that. I mean, she made me think of it as a way of like how cats see in a way. I mean, it was so fascinating to listen to that interview. If you guys have not listened to it yet, go to Dr. Karen Becker's Cat Week Extravaganza. Just
Yes,
Google
you can find.
Cat
There's
Extravaganza
a
Week.
podcast on it. There is a
YouTube
it's
video.
on a YouTube video. It's on her website. You can find it on her Facebook page. You can find it it's everywhere, so you can't miss it. But also her voice is just like so like she's just so well spoken, and I freaking love this woman. Like I really love her. I'm excited to meet her. You remember the last time? I think there was the only cat behaviorist in 2018 that she interviewed was Dr. Marcy Koski, and that's how we met Dr. Marcy Koski, and then went through courses with her and learned so much. So I'm excited about what the future holds.
It's so. I think it's just a never-ending
story
amount of information, especially with people that have had so much experience and really focus on it. And I'm so excited today.
For over 40 years.
Today, Dr. Karen Becker is interviewing our girls, Linda and Rita with Cat Behavior Alliance. I cannot wait. We haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. Is it up?
Yes, it is. I saw it. That's how I knew it. Yeah, that's how I knew it. I saw it this morning. We haven't had a chance to listen to it. After this, we probably will. I don't know what else is
I think it's amazing though that just this week, these interviews that she's doing, and she really is kind of focusing on the behavioral issue of cats and how cats, all of the stuff and things.
But it's so important,
right? I think it's illuminating, and maybe it is something that we've heard before or thought about before, but the fact that it's done in this way and like concentrated in this way, if there's so much new information, I think it's just incredible how much is out there. And while we have always said not always, but ever since we learned about feline behaviorists, we have said how much we do think that they're an underutilized resource, incredibly valuable resource for all of us cat people. So for Dr. Becker to be taking this week and really focusing on that, there is so much free information out there. It doesn't replace the individualized consultation if you're really going through an acute issue with your cat, but wow.
Yes.
It has, again, blown the lid off of just thinking about how we think about our cats.
Yeah. And when we think about like their behavior and how we approach our cats, I feel like it's, it's so important even for their overall health, right? Like if we don't understand our cats, we are going to stress them out. They are going to be, we're not going to be able to know when things are wrong, or we're going to think that there's things wrong when there's not. My sweet baby girl. And like when we can't really truly understand our cats, it's difficult. And I get that none of us can really truly understand our cats 100%, but learning these little tips and tricks, I really feel like it is not just beneficial for like behavioral issues in cats, but it's beneficial for the cat parent to better understand and better care for their cats.
It builds a whole different kind of respect. I really like that on yesterday's interview, Pam was talking so much about introducing cats, right? And I thought that was really illuminating, and asking yourself, is this something that is beneficial for my existing cat, right? Is this something that's beneficial for them? And how you've got to learn their personalities. She talked about, I
just lost the light.
Yep. She talked about the importance of giving our cats choice. There's so much. I can't believe we haven't ordered that yet.
I know, we keep not biting on the purchase.
Because our
batteries.
We'll wrap this up quickly, but check it out, because especially when it comes to offering our cats choice, when it comes to their resources, it's just her linguistics and the way that she articulates how we can think about things was so exciting for us. And a lot of this stuff, we may have already thought about, like, do we feed all of our cats together, or how should a litter box thing be? But to articulate it in that way of what choices do our cats have? We've taken them out of the wild. Yeah. We've put them in our four walls. What choices are we giving them that help them feel like they have more freedom than they actually do?
But I also just love the fact that this is one of many that that highlight cats and that is going to bring in a bigger audience. But it's just that, it just feels so good to see cats being, and we don't love, like, it's not like we love cats more than we love dogs. Of course, we love our cats more than we love dogs because right. But we love dogs. We've always thought of ourselves as dog people prior to, all of these cats needing us in some way, shape, or form, and showing up on the side of the road, or, in our backyard, or, going to be dumped, and like all of these, like, like that's how we got all of our cats. So we're not like crazy, like, oh, we have to go to the shelter and get a new cat because I'm just kind of bored. I need a new cat. Like that's not us. But we also love dogs, but cats are just underserved.
Yeah.
They're just very underserved especially in the pet health world. And it's, that's why we started our business, is because we were so, our cats were so underserved, and we couldn't find those resources that we really felt that we needed to be able to, we would correlate everything. Well, if that's the same for the dog, it's probably the same for the cat, right? But there's so many things that are absolutely different, absolutely different when it comes to cats, whether it's diet or whether it's environmental enrichment, when it comes to their personalities, completely different. There's so many things that we can't just treat our cats like they're little dogs, and we need that information. And so for this whole cat extravaganza week, to be highlighting cats on the biggest vet platform, social media, Facebook platform in the world, I am just ecstatic about it. I could pee.
So excited about it.
Oh, and by the way, she interviews us on Friday.
Oh, and by the way, so tomorrow we're excited.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yes. We're very excited about it. It's surreal to be able to sit down with someone that we've learned so much from. It's truly surreal. And it's an exciting experience. But back to the whole thinking about giving our cats choices, what Jay was just saying a moment ago about how, if you want to look at a different supplement for your dog, or if you're wondering what kind of pre-made raw food is going to be good for my dog, you have so many choices.
So many choices.
And it is amazing when we start seeing more and more people dedicating their lives to giving us cat people more choices as well. So it is very exciting.
It's
very
absolutely
exciting
amazing.
Week.
Yes. And yes, Sissy, I do love your dogs as much as my cats. Almost.
She does. She calls them her bitches.
Yes.
And
she has 2 female dogs, so they're my bitches.
That is a term of great endearment in us. So what time?
We don't know what time. I mean, if you go to Dr. Karen Becker's Facebook page, you'll see that she is releasing like morning and afternoon. They're putting it into podcasts and things like that, so you can catch whatever platform if you want to watch the video, or if you want to listen in. So they'll be released in a blog form, in a video form, and in a podcast form. I believe, because that's what everybody else is doing. So I hope she does it with us. I hope.
We'll be sharing it on our page as well tomorrow. So you'll be able to find it there as well. But please, you guys, go check out. I'm so excited. We're gonna stream another interview to our TV maybe later tonight. There's just so much information that's being shared during Cat Extravaganza Week with Dr. Karen Becker. We're just so grateful. We're so grateful to be a part of it this year, and we're so grateful to be able to find new people that we can connect with.
And if you guys know any other people, like, we want to do this like Cat Week Extravaganza. I mean, we do, right? We live this. This is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you guys know people that you're like, how you are amazing in the cat world, you should be highlighted, please let us know. Let us know who they are. Let us know how to get in touch with them. If it's a mesh and all cat people are, right, then we can also, start to like do more of bringing the cat community together, because it's such a beautiful world and such beautiful people, such a beautiful community, loving, caring, kind community, no backstabbing. Like, it's just like so beautiful. So we're really, we want to highlight everyone as well. But this week, let's go back and watch today's Rita and Linda with Cat Behavior Alliance, and then tomorrow with the 2 crazy cat ladies. So so we love you guys so much. That's going to wrap up episode number 0101. 0101. That's fun. 0101. That's fun. Anyway, so that's gonna wrap up this episode of Back in the Closet with the 2 Crazy Cat Ladies. We will fix our lights. We love you guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, guys.
Happy Thursday, y'all. If I can.
Oh, you can't reach.
Get to it. I got ZB on me now.